What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we are working on a garden bed for some prickly pear that is hardy down to zone 5. So I got some Nanking cherries right here. And in this space right here, I had blueberries at one time, but they didn't make it more than a year. So I figured I got this open space, might as well use it. So I need to put rock, because this is all mulch right here. We laid down a bunch of mulch, so that's been breaking down for 4 or 5 years. And I had weed fabric on top, so I pulled my weed fabric back. Now we're going to take some rock, and we're going to mix it in there because these cactus need some well-drained soil, otherwise they will rot off from the bottom up. So let's take care of that first. So I used like 3/4 of a wheelbarrow and mixed it in here with this 5-foot section right here, where the landscape fabric is pulled up from there. Over here is about 5 feet. I mixed that in with the mulch that was underneath it. That pretty much just turned to dirt. So I think this would be good drainage. Now I got to put my landscape fabric back down. And I'm building a little raised bed with these timbers. I got to do that, and then we'll get to planting. Well, I got the landscape timbers done. I just got to cut one more for the top row, so I have 3 high. It is raining right now, so this project will have to be on hold until it stops raining for a different day, or maybe a couple hours from now. Time will tell how that goes. But this should work out pretty perfect. Like I said, I mixed in gravel with the mulch, which was pretty much turned into dirt at this point. Turn that all up. So that should be some good drainage. Plus we are on the side of my septic hill right here. So I know that's full of rock as it is, rock and sand. So this should be a good drainage area, because the big thing about cactuses, at least here in zone 5, I've noticed, if the roots get wet or have wet feet, they rot really fast. So I already had that happen with one of mine. I think I saved it, but time will tell on that one. But like I said, this should be pretty good for drainage. Let's wait for a better day and we'll finish this project. Well, it's the next day. The rain is done. I got one hole here dug for this prickly pear. All right, just gotta take these out of the pots, put them in the ground, and then we'll backfill around it. Nice roots. This one's real droopy. I'm gonna have to do something to get those to come up so they're not touching the ground, otherwise they'll just rot off. I'm gonna rough up these roots a little bit so they don't continue to circle. I got some more rock here, which I got for free off Facebook Marketplace. I just had to go get it. It does have some soil mixed in, which is actually perfect for this application. So let's get some of that in there. Well, one of the perks of working at Easy Swap is I get unlimited scraps from the material that we have. These are too small to make any of our products. So yes, we could recycle them, but I use them all the time in garden beds like this. Alright, got both prickly pears in. Last thing I have to do, as you can see here, I got the rock pretty much flush with this. Since I have chickens, they make a mess of everything, so I need to add another layer. There we go. Now it's a good 3.5, 4 inches, so they kick around. It should at least keep all the rock on the inside. Well, that wraps up this project right here. It is starting to rain, so that's perfect. I don't have to water these in. And this would be a good test to see if this is good enough drainage so that these don't rot out on me. Time will tell.